So today's topic, should I say? I don't really have any, but just figured I'd get on here and talk some shit for a little while.
I'm hungry.
She hungry. What can we talk about today?
You on there already?
I can end it. I could end the stream and edit and start it over. Now my brain went. My brain went like,
You had a brain for it? Well, I'll tell you what. We had a list of really good topics.
The paper rail.
I think that was just yours. But I kind of want to touch on just a little bit on let's say let's say we touch on read me the topics. Let's do that.
Entertainment, social media, religion, world news, coronavirus, sports, relationships, police brutality, race in 2022, and the church.
All right.
Tell you what, I'm gonna start with the church. Because I know my outlook on this probably a little weird, but I don't know. I just have a problem with the preachers making church like a 1099 nowadays. And like,
Well, churches are non-profit.
yeah, but they make it seem like it's just a profit, not a non-profit. It's I don't have no problem with the preachers getting paid or nothing like that, but when I be seeing these preachers in these big old houses and these fancy cars and the airplanes and you know what I'm saying, and and then I look up, see members in the congregation out there with Regals and bent up Pintos and stuff like that. Is I guess coming up in the South, a lot of views are gonna be different because it ain't no place like the South. We up under some different shit down here, and a lot of the shit we was taught about this and that, and it just was. I ain't gonna say it was wrong. It just wasn't the right information. Sometimes our parents only taught us what they knew, and their parents only taught them what they knew, so on and so forth. But I could remember going to church when I was young, and the preacher always did have a Cadillac, but I guess they weren't as what's the right word? Flauntatious. I don't even know if that's a word, but I just ain't never seen the preachers be so bold about, the things that they've been blessed with. It's just I get it, but
Well, you gotta think about it like this. Some people say what you're doing, if you're doing God's work, you should be blessed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You could think about it like some people say the preacher should have money because God wants to glorify, or the preacher should have nice things because God wants to glorify his doing his work, right?
All right.
So why would the preacher not have enough faith to drive a nice car and feel like he should be able to afford it? What if it's about your faith walk, not necessarily about what you actually obtain from the church? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it in the same sense, it be seem like when them people give into the churches, like because people give their last to the church, and then
No, they give what's due to the church.
well, yeah, but I've seen people give their last to the church, not necessarily just tithes and offerings and stuff. It's just it's the church this and the church that and the church this and but if your lights get cut off and you know what I'm saying, you're supposed to be able to go to the church. I know, but that's not always the case. I'm sure it is more times than not, but I don't know. I just never thought I'd see the times where church really became big business. Because I mean, you hear about the TD Jakes of the world, but like now they got preachers that's got TV shows, and they like the ministry is like a 4,500 company being ran nowadays.
Well, let me ask you this: what if the preacher did not obtain his wealth from the church?
You say that didn't?
What if they didn't? What if they wealth don't come from the church? What if they have a legitimate business? What if they have a legitimate plan of action? What if they actually have built an empire to support their lifestyle? They don't have nothing to do with their church income.
They don't get perceived that way. It's the people.
Well, the fact of the matter is, the only person we should worry about being judged by
is God. I know. I'm just saying what it looked like from from the outside looking in. Sometimes it just look a little fishy. That's all. Because like I say, the preacher always did have a Cadillac. Cadillac's always been a sign that you got money or you're doing something or whatever. Even in the church house. I mean, it's been like that, especially in the black churches. You know what I'm saying? And like, I remember going like the pastor anniversary in church lasting like 3.5, 4 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's because you have to recognize the pastor. Sometimes it takes that long to honor the person that's committed to, saving the lost. Because you got to think about it. The pastor's job is not 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, or, it might be 3 in the morning on a deathbed, or, those jobs to me can't count for compensation because a lot of times your work is never seen. The prayer, the count, the countless hours that you pray in your, the countless hours that you pray in your your secret place, and you're not gonna get.
I don't know. This is just one of the things I don't know. I asked my mom about it, and me and her can't really talk about religion because we butt heads. But
That's only because y'all come from two different worlds. You know, that's because in her world, everything she was taught was all everybody knew. You got to think about it. Your mama was born in the 40s.
1950.
So in 1950, that was the walk of faith that they had. That was the.
All I be trying to get her to see is nothing wrong with me questioning what I was taught, because I think that's what led them along the way. They didn't they didn't really question what they was being taught. They just accepted it. And I know just from being alive for 34 years that you got to do your own research. No matter, I mean, if you want your own answer, you got to do your own research. And if it's something that you ain't 100% sure about, you gotta question it. No matter who telling it to you, only thing you don't question is God. But when it comes to man, woman, dog, and cat, I mean, hey, it's just what that is. Um, I don't know. I ain't got my setup straight yet, y'all, but I'm gonna have my little table set up, and see, I got my cup on my house. I'm worried about what's in it. So I'm just trying this out, man, and I actually like talking to, whoever want to listen. Um, I'm really a shy person on the cool. I don't really like looking at myself on camera, but just the year 2022, and gotta open yourself up to some more shit. Um, I don't know. I got a lot of thoughts in my head though. I think Joe Burrow and them gonna win the Super Bowl. Um,
You think Joe Burrow gonna take it?
yeah, I mean, the boy from Louisiana, so well, he ain't from Louisiana. He went to school in Louisiana, so he all good with me. I know a nigga who a Rams fan, but he just gonna be sad.
Don't do my brother that.
I gave your brother many opportunities to become a Saints fan.
But everybody don't like the Saints.
Everybody don't like the Rams.
I'm out for a good clean win. Long as ain't nobody cheating. Good game going. I feel like that's what make a Super Bowl, not necessarily the team that's playing. Because I don't have a specific team that I'm just die hard behind. I just think a good Super Bowl is switching it up sometimes. Nobody wants the same team in the Super Bowl every year.
That's why I'm glad
The
Kansas
New
City.
England Patriots just like
I'm glad Kansas City got their ass whooped. I'm glad Tom Brady got his ass whooped. I'm tired of seeing the same people. You're absolutely right. That's why I have no problem rooting for Joe Burrow. I mean, I don't give a damn what team he went for. Nigga, you from LSU. You from where I'm from. You play, in my backyard. So it is what it is. I mean, I'm a Saints fan. I never root for another team wholeheartedly, but I root for a player. Absolutely. I never root for another team, though.
you never root for another team.
I done been in that Superdome with a bag on my head when it was the Aints. Me and my dad. And sometimes my mom shit. When the Saints won the Super Bowl, I won the Super Bowl. So, I mean, if it don't never happen again in my lifetime, then so be it. I seen it that one time. I tell you what, I'd rather be a Saints fan than a Cowboy fan, though. Because them bitches ain't got nothing to root for. Them bitches ain't won nothing since 1995. They had antennas on TVs with falling shit. Back when you couldn't even, when your internet had to go. Y'all remember this shit. Y'all remember this shit. That dial-up shit. When I don't
You
even.
got mail.
You got mail. I don't even think Napster, LimeWire, none of that shit was around back then. In 1995, niggas was still riding Dayton's on 5.0 like on Menace to Society or some shit. So as long as you all right with me if you any kind of fan but a Cowboy fan and a Falcon. I hate the Falcons, but I don't hate the Falcons as much as I hate the fucking Cowboys. I really hate them bitches. I'm like Stephen A. I can't stand them bitches. I never did. And I ain't never been in a state to where they got so many Cowboy fans. And a lot of these niggas don't even know the Dallas Cowboys don't even was playing Dallas. So I don't even understand how they real fans. They don't be knowing this. They think the people playing Dallas, no people playing Arlington. That's 45 minutes up the street, man. That like the Saints playing in fucking Tiger Stadium. Calling themselves the New Orleans Saints, but playing in Baton Rouge. Get out of here.
Nah, your beef with the Cowboys is real.
Oh yeah. Shit. I'm telling you, that's why I say I'm a true Saints fan. And all Saints fan, if you a true Saints fan, you hate the Cowboys. It ain't no nothing. Anytime we play, anytime Dallas think about winning the championship, I'm holding my nuts on because you know why? I don't never want them bitches to win because they didn't want to see the Saints win. And when the Saints did win, they gave y'all that because of Katrina, even though Katrina had 4-5 fucking years earlier than we won the Super Bowl. But that's what Cowboy fans say. You ask the other 31 teams, they say, man, y'all won that bitch fair and square. And we bust paid man in the ass. You know what I'm saying?
But everybody else, Cowboy fans gonna say it was because y'all it was a pity movie.
Oh yeah, cause they tore up our CD. Y'all hold on, I gotta use the bathroom. I back to what I was saying. I really hate them bitches. Like, if anybody want to know, I'm a Kobe Bryant fan. So all the shit y'all be talking about LeBron and that don't even matter to me. He alright. He ain't Kobe though. So the only thing ever came close to Kobe and was better than Kobe was Michael Jordan. And Kobe stole all his moves. So his moves.
So Kobe was not best by originality.
Oh no, he stole all Jordan shit. He wanted to be like MJ. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting to be like the GOAT. Well, see, niggas been trying to crown LeBron for too long. You know what I'm saying? They've been trying to crown this nigga, you know. He probably him and Kevin Garnett, they the only two that really lived up to the number one overall draft hype. You see what I'm saying? They done had a lot of niggas win number one in the NBA and them niggas been bust. But like LeBron, KG, just off the top of my head, them are the two niggas I think that didn't really held it down from the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Who was it?
LeBron and Kevin Garnett. That bitch Kevin Garnett was a dog. He was the first nigga to get 100 million. Really. You know what I'm saying? And you know, when you go number one, you got so much pressure on your shit. LeBron been that nigga since he was 15, 16. And he came in the league and he was still that nigga. So he ain't never disappointed. But it ain't too many niggas that didn't hear their own like LeBron, but Kobe Bean Bryant was something serious. God rest his soul.
Well, this is gonna sound real cliche, but I have a few top favorite players.
Who your favorite players is?
My favorite player to watch.
I can tell you that.
Who?
Steph Curry.
Kevin Durant.
Since when you start liking KD more than Steph?
I didn't say I like him more.
Well, that's what I'm saying. How can that be your favorite player then? Because
My favorite player to watch.
Your favorite player to watch is who? Kevin Durant?
Yeah, like I watch him no matter who he plays.
Right. And Steph Curry is what?
Because his game is his game. He's my favorite, probably my favorite shooter. Followed by Klay Thompson. Well, I got a lot of favorite players.
You fake like Ginobili. I don't know why.
Ginobili.
She's stupid.
Ginobili was a GOAT. He is a GOAT.
Yeah, he going in the Hall of Fame. You fucking right. Him, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, the ball was something serious. The ball was a pain in Kobe's side for a long time. They beat him, he beat them. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with that bitch KD. I fuck with that bitch LeBron. It's just I don't really count that old pandemic ass ring LeBron got over there in LA. I don't count that.
I think LeBron, I think he's a sore loser.
He is. He cried too fucking much.
He has no loyalty, but he'll go wherever just to.
Oh, the bitch don't try to stack the deck. He's a good stacking the deck ass nigga. He don't mind having that bitch stacked in his favor. And then the minute that bitch on the other side, nigga, he start crying like a hoe.
Yeah.
So I don't be liking it.
That's what I
don't be liking it. Cause them 2 years when KD was over there, he conceded that he was finna get his ass buzzed before the fucking finals even started. I mean, I get it. You got Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, and Steph Curry all on one team, but goddamn, I mean, Kobe would have just came out there and just laid down. You just gonna have to take him out. Nigga ain't finna, you know. But see, LeBron had control like that in the East though. Like he had niggas that really thought they couldn't beat him. Because he was the big dog.
Well, he never really played no really hard journey until you get to the playoff.
Well, he took the road less traveled in the East. I mean, I'm gonna say this. It's not like when you go to the finals 8 times in a row, 9 times in a row, however many fucking times he went. Like, nigga expect you to win that bitch more than you done lost that bitch you heard. And see, I'm one of them niggas. I'm like this here. You could tell me Muhammad Ali was the greatest, but Muhammad Ali took a L.
Even the greatest take the L now.
Jordan ain't take no L when it counted. Huh? Come on, man. Come on.
You was smoking. You wasn't smoking. You had to learn out.
I had to go pee.
No, I didn't know you was smoking before it.
Well, you gave it to me.
I know. Like you had said it out.
No. I ain't gonna eat them but a couple more times.
No.
I'm enjoying this. I like this.
What?
I'm talking to this thing. I can't wait till I get my list set up together and we get everybody up in here who gonna be up in here. I want big ass raw tape talking about all kind of shit. We gonna be big. And I ain't even got my brother here right now. So, cause the shit kind of hard to do when it's just, you. But, sometimes you gotta get used to some shit. And I gotta get used to looking at a camera or a camera looking at me. So, I would let y'all see her, but she don't want to be seen right now. So, she just gonna talk and I'm the entertain. So, but I don't know, man. What's going on in the world? Let's see. Oh, Tom Brady is the fucking GOAT, by the way. Yes, he is the GOAT. Yes. Yep. Just in case I start ever, he's the GOAT. He's the greatest football player to ever play the game. Nobody's gonna be better than him. Nobody's gonna ever win 7 rings. Right. And on top of that, Tom Brady got drafted in the 6th round. So you know what I always tell nigga, hey man, like can't you say anything possible? The man went in the 6th round. He took him one shot. And that nigga ain't never looked back, did he never looked back. So I'm gonna tell y'all something. As black people, all we be wanting is one opportunity. One real opportunity. Some shit. See, Brady had a work ethic that it's just, God put certain niggas here to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? And you can say what you want about Tom Brady. He ain't the fastest and such, and he went the 6th round and this and that, but it took a nigga getting hurt one time. One time. Cause they hadn't shitted on him too. He went in the 6th round. Nigga wasn't looking for him to do nothing. It took him one time. And he the GOAT now. 22 years later, he the GOAT. Rome wasn't built in a day, man. It wasn't tore down in a day neither. So I know for me, man, like nowadays, I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's not. I think Lil Wayne is the best rapper ever.
Well, we all think Lil Wayne is the best rapper. Oh no.
No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't.
What? Jay-Z.
Tupac.
Well, Pac really didn't have the longevity.
But see, if I tell a nigga that, you know, the nigga tell me, "Oh man, you don't know nothing about no music." How? How I don't know nothing about music?
I'm not gonna say he was gonna be the best greatest rapper ever.
But you agree him dying in 1996 disqualifies him from being the GOAT, right? That's all I ever see. That's the same thing with Biggie. Biggie made one album, like Ready to Die. That was it.
Right.
That's the only album ever came out.
But every generation does know.
Yeah, because you're gonna know Juicy, you're gonna know More Money, More Problems. You're gonna kick in the door, wave in the fofo. All I heard was Papa Don't Me No More. You gonna hear that. Cause Biggie did him in his short time span. No different than Tupac is still relevant in 2022. But at the same time, there has been time that has passed to where the Tupac new music has decreased. He couldn't give you music 20 years later. You know what I'm saying? After his death.
Okay.
Tupac. Because they didn't have, you see what I'm saying? Would you be like, if 15 years after Lil Wayne died, would you be surprised that you hear a Wayne song, a Wayne verse you've never heard? That some engineer had on his computer, or you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna lie. Wayne to go, Hove, Pop, Eminem, and then you can put whoever you want in number 5. I don't even give a fuck. You can put Biggie. You can put Biggie right there. Cause see that white boy Eminem, the boy's some serious, man. He ain't no Vanilla Ice. No, Eminem really got bars. He been had bars. Even when he was talking about putting his mom in the trunk with his baby mom. You know, all that. You know.
Yeah, but
he got bars. That's why niggas.
What I attribute to being, and I always say this, because rappers have the biggest platform. Your voice, lyrically, they have the biggest platform. So my whole thing when I say the greatest rapper is the message. you stood for it. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody have a style, so you should consistently stand and reference something or your style of music or your style of music is gonna be pretty much voiced through your choice of words.
What you think,
What
Pops?
do you choose to do with
Mm-hmm.
that platform? You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Do you choose to encourage people in a way that's profitable for you but not healthy for the community? Like Tupac rapped about something, about Buku. So, he had a voice, and that's why he's so relevant still today.
But he was also screaming thug life in the same
But
sense.
he was also targeting an audience that he could relate to, through his lifestyle.
Gangster rap. Hood shit. Right. That's why it's like
Not just hood shit. What else do you have to say?
real shit. Cause Pac was on some deep shit. He was on some futuristic type shit. He was talking about some shit that was happening, but was still yet to come. Meaning it was happening while he was alive, but it was either gonna get worse or it was gonna be something that was gonna be remembered from his time. You know what I'm saying? And he was ahead of the curve with the police brutality and the way they using niggas rap lyrics against them to, what I'm saying, trying to pin them to, the murder. Like this shit been going, like, that was going on back in his time. But it's hard for me to say a nigga who, and I ain't never not been no Pac fan, you hear me? I always I always would bump Pac. But I ain't never think he was the GOAT. Because he long, in my eyes, if a nigga been rapping 20 years and he consistently at the top, it don't matter if he go to some years he might be number 5. Some years he might be number 4. Sometimes it might be number 3. Sometimes it might be number 2. Sometimes it might be number 1. I'm just saying, just in general of longevity. Because nigga think because you ain't number 1, then you ain't the best. You know what I'm saying? But what if you been number 3 for 15 straight years? Somewhere in them 15 straight years, you got to break number 2 or number 1, right? See what I'm saying? Nobody stays in third place forever. At some point, you're going to have your breakthrough. You know what I'm saying? Just like Drake. Drake went from a nigga on television to people looking at him as what? One of the best to ever do it, right? See what I'm saying? But when I look at Drake, I understand the records he's selling, the numbers are screwed. They screwed. You know what I'm saying? Them numbers ain't the same numbers when a nigga was really selling 1 million records. You know what I'm saying? Like when Wayne went platinum with Carter 3. Like nigga, 1 million people really went out and bought it. Not 1 million people really picked up their phone and.
Yeah, because I used to have put my CDs on my Christmas list.
Come on, man. Like when Pac was going platinum, Master P and them was going platinum. Them dudes was really selling 1 million. And you remember Sam Goody? Remember we used to go across town tomorrow? Come on, man. Rest in peace to cut down the mall. Jeff Bezos then came on here and bought all this shit, man. Tear that shit down, man. Put a big ass motherfucking building right here. I spent a lot of Christmas money in that mall. Not just Christmas money, work money, all kind of money. Spent all kind of dope money, all gambling money, all type of dice money, all type of money up in it. Hey, man. No. Oh, yeah. that and got funded in that mall. You know how long Cartown Mall? You know how nigga when he was going to the new mall when they
First of all, we still covered the new mall.
and it's been open 22 years. See what I'm saying? I cover the country out here, man. Get that out.
Call it country.
Yeah, we country now.
Yeah. I don't know if that's the word.
What you think the word of? Because I'm gonna tell you, we late. We get a lot of shit late down here. But
that's the word.
Hey. Well, guess what? We got a nigga on running for the Senate. He right now, he got a commercial right now, Gary Chambers. Smoking a whole blunt. He trying to get weed legalized. I don't even must really smoke no more, but no. I like this. It's gonna be my new favorite that happen. I don't give a fuck if I don't never get a viewer or subscriber. I'm gonna be on this bitch. It's gonna work though, cause I got some people around me, y'all. Hey, bro. All is different, but we the same at the same time. We black when I say we the same, but we different because we all live different lives and we all got different interests. Shit, we get on this bitch and we just get to talking. About 1 million miles from Graham. About 1 million miles from Cali. That's where I'm from. But you know what, y'all? I had on. Like, this is gonna be a good year, bro. This is gonna be a good year for a lot of people. People just gotta claim it. My hair growing, so it's definitely gonna be a good year for me. Have been the same length for 9 years. Hey, I still don't trust these people with this COVID shit though. Never will.
You gotta say COVID. Can't say COVID.
COVID then. I ain't trusting them bitches with that. I ain't knocking nobody who got the shot. I ain't knocking nobody who don't have the shot. I just ain't fucking with the government. Them bitches be on some other shit. Fucking with them bitches. Them bitches always hiding about. I don't know. I think I watch too much TV sometimes. You hear me? Cause that shit don't be looking right. Cause where I'm from, in Baton Rouge, man, it really ain't nothing to do down here. So, and when I be seeing all these people at the club, I be like, I know all these people ain't vaccinated. You hear me? And then next thing you know, the music get to hiding about, oh, they got a new strain. A new strain here, you got to get another shot, a booster here. A booster up, man. Look, Y'all not finna turn me into no guinea pig. That ain't finna happen. Just ain't finna happen, man. I ain't never seen no shit that you gotta get all the motherfucking shots for and still can catch the shit. Cause at one time people was just dying from all this shit. Deaths at an all-time high, 100,000 here, 100,000 there. People dying. Now all of a sudden ain't nobody dying, but you telling me 40% of the country only fully vaccinated. Man, who you think you fooling, man? So that means the other 60%, I can look at that either way I want to. I can look at it 30-30, or I can look at it 45-15. The other way. That 15% fully vaccinated and 45% ain't. And if that's the case, then the 60% don't mean nothing. Man, look. I don't know.
Well, you know, a lot of things could go wrong with the vaccines and all this stuff. And I just think the best thing we could do right now is just the only thing we should be doing right now is just praying.
That's it. You can do. Because you damned if you get the shot, you damned if you don't get the shot. But I don't know. It seemed like to me they were trying to get rid of this overpopulated ass country, man. I don't know. I just ain't never seen the government give out free bands. And the same shit they was giving out free bands for is still going on. But they ain't giving out free bands. Oh. I don't know, man. That bitch Trump, he about to go to prison. He fucking with them people, with them taxes and people. Hey, man. Everybody got to pay their taxes, dude.
Tell me about
Hmm?
Tell me about the shit.
Every time Dick and Harry got to pay them bitches, boy. You got to pay them bitches.